Hello, my name is Nicole, and thank you so much for taking the time out to listen. In this particular message, we're going to take a look at those things that people already have, their skill set, the talents, the gifts. Some of you are very gifted in many areas. And so you are now looking at, what am I going to do with these talents, skills, gifts for my own business? We're talking about doing some things that are going to propel you emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially. And if you are willing to do what it takes, then you will start to see the fruits of your labor. First of all, I know we've heard this time and time again, but this particular piece of advice that I'm going to give is not the typical advice that someone who is a business professional would give. And that is simply paying attention to your diet, your health. Why would I say that? Because if your body is broken, if you are not paying attention to proper eating habits, sleeping, getting needed rest, exercise, your physical fitness, if you're not paying attention to these things, you're not going to operate in the way that you should. Because to be in business, it takes a lot of energy. When you get away from the computer, you got to talk to people. When you sit among a group of individuals, you got to stay focused in what you are saying. When opposition trial shows up, you got to be mentally prepared to handle those people in a respectful way. But if I am tired and I am hungry, or I didn't eat properly that day, what have you, I am going to react rather than respond. And that could be potential business walking out the door, all because I didn't want to take care of my health. So this is something that you will have to incorporate in your plan on that fast track of wanting to be a business success. This is something that you're going to have to incorporate. What time of the day do I have to walk around a bit, stretch, create my meal plan, eat healthy? What time during the day do I have to nap, as well as get a quality rest during the night? Adults need about 8 hours of sleep, and some people like to boast a bit about their 4 hours that they're operating on. And you can see it in the way that they look, and you can also hear it in the way that they speak. They're tired. And so it isn't any wonder why their business skills are tired as well. Why they don't complete paperwork correctly. Why they don't make sense when you sit down and talk with them about what it is that they do. Why at times they tend to be a little bit goofy. They're tired. Okay? Simply put, they're tired. You don't want to be that person. So add that to your daily schedule. We have some individuals that have, once again, lots of talent, skills. You might be one of them. And what they're doing, though, is they're using sometimes their skills, their talents, their gifts for all the wrong reasons. Why is that? Because they don't take the time out to find out exactly how they fit into the dream, into the goal, whatever that dream or goal might be. Okay? And then, being that I am spiritual, I'm going to bring God into this. They don't even bother to sit still long enough and pray and ask the Lord, how might I use my talents, my skills, my gifts? You gifted me, Lord Jesus. So what is it that I'm supposed to do? When I had this heart-to-heart with myself years ago, and then I brought God into it, I realized that the Lord wanted me to write. And so I spent over a decade doing that very thing, writing articles, writing ads, writing sales copy, writing for other people, writing my books. It was nothing but writing all sorts of things. And now I'm in a new journey, and this journey is about helping other people mentally, spiritually, physically, and some of you all know the rest if you've followed me on YouTube and Enterprise 7 and elsewhere, Spreaker, Churbit, Audio Boom, SoundCloud. And so when you know what your skills are, your gifts, your talents, you write them down. And then you are going to make notations on how might they be used in your business endeavors. And then, last but not least, you're going to take the time out to sit around those individuals who are supportive of what it is that you do and get some feedback from them. I know sometimes that is a little unnerving, but say your prayer and get around like-minded individuals, not people who don't believe in God, not people who have issue with God, not people who in the past talked very evil and very negative about you, but today they happen to be in a good mood. No, talk to people about what it is that you do, and they may be able to give you some insight that you didn't know or even think about. Bring your resume out and let them take a look at it. This helped me out when I went to a staffing agency and they looked at my resume and they broke everything down and showed me how I could better the resume, and they also gave me suggestions on how to better my skill set as well, based on what it was at the time that I was interested in doing. And that is pretty much it for this audio, because I know some folks are taking baby steps. They come up out of failure, that failure mentality. They got over the shock of having lost something. And so now they're taking a look at what they have to give to an organization, to their business. And they want very much to be a success. They want to be back on top again. So do utilize the tips that you received in this particular audio. Check the description box for those things that are relevant to what you are doing. And tune in to other messages like this. Blessings to you.